Hello everybody, Spin here, and welcome back to our No Armor, No Perk Run, part 27. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, we got the key card, finally, thanks to our friends the Super Mutants. And let's see, we're going to need ammo, but first, there we go, absolutely no armor, and no perks. Ta-da! Okay, so I think we're going to look around to see if there's any player camps that are selling ammo. So we'll just take a look. So to do that, you can just hover over a camp if you don't know how to do that. You can see what's listed, and if you see ammo, that's where we're going to go. Not a lot of camps out here selling. Here we go, this one. And we'll take a look, see what kind of ammo. Because we can use a couple different types of ammo. Because we got a few different types of guns, but right now we just need ammo. And I'm not going to be too picky about type because I can find a weapon for some certain types of it before the silo run. So we'll just take a look, see what he's got for sale. Let's see. That'll work. I think, yeah, that's gonna do us. And we can get rid of some stuff. So let's empty out some of our stash and make some caps here. We can get rid of all of this, that. So it's so interesting, you know, just like a large part of the game once you get especially to a certain level is stash management and making sure that you're not hanging on to things that you really don't need, and that you're keeping the things that you do need or that you will need. So it's interesting, and it changes, like your needs change throughout the game as you level up. So our needs right now are going to change in, you know, another 20 levels. We'll have a different set of needs. I found that very true with my main character, because when I was, I don't know, up till a level 150, I could hang on to a lot of different types of weapons to try out and kind of keep those in my stash. But now that I'm level 600, I can't do that because I've got other things that I need that I craft with now. And I'm keeping other things that way. So like the nuclear key cards, those have some weight to it. So I have like a specific amount of weight set aside for those. There's just a lot of other little things. Nuka-Colas. I always try to keep a certain amount of each type of Nuka-Cola in my stash box because of the daily challenges or the scoreboard challenges. There's just little things like that that has changed, and that wasn't a factor when I was a little bit lower level. And then I've got a lot of I collected a lot of power armor, so I've got those in my stash box. And I've collected a lot of really good weapons, or some really rare items that I don't want to get rid of just yet, because I really want to give them a good try. but I haven't been able to do that yet. So yeah, it's just kind of an interesting little thing on how as your character grows, your needs for your stash box and things like that will grow too. My character is my main character is herbivore, so needs at my camp also changed. Like um, there's all kinds of good little resources out there, but I've noticed now that I need a bit more garden than I used to have. Not a ton, but just a little bit more um, to make some things. And but I do have the Fallout first since I play every day. Um, so that's been a wonderful little addition, uh, especially with scrap, because I do tend to go through a lot of scrap, and I store a lot. So I just did a couple of good scrapping runs with my main character recently, and I've done a couple more of building some building items, some different camp builds. I've done like 3 or 4, and used up all of my aluminum somehow. So now I am so that's why I was doing a couple big scrap runs, is to build back up my aluminum. This girl, our no armor no perk character, we really just need um, we need lead, steel, gunpowder. We just need to be able to make some ammo. We need to be able to make some grenades. Yep. And I can't fast travel too heavy because there's somebody currently using the vendor. So let's put some stuff back in our stash box, and we can fast travel to a different vendor if he's still there. Maybe he's just AFK. No, he's using the vendor. Okay. Okay, well, we'll give him a minute. Maybe he is just going through a lot of inventory, so maybe if we just stand here, he'll finish up. Or maybe he's started using the vendor and then went AFK. Who knows? Something could have come up with his, or her kids or anything like that. So we'll just give a minute. There's always another vendor. I got get a drink of coffee also. That's good. But if not, we'll just store some stuff in our stash box and fast travel over to the White Springs. And that'll be good because there's going to be a good bit of scrap at White Springs that we can pick up, since we need a couple items, steel, lead. There's a few pieces of lead there, and a couple other items that's junk, but when we scrap it down, it'll be lead and steel. So we can do that. So let me just put this back, and we'll get to a point where we can fast travel, and we'll go do that. So yeah. That still makes me think of stash management, and especially, if you're over, especially if you're an upper level player, Mr. Westheck has a really good video on stash management, and I really try to follow his advice, but I am not the greatest at managing my stash. I think currently I've got to go through it again. With my main character. This one's going to be fine. She's got a lot of space yet. like I said, those needs change as you level up, as you get progress in the game. And so let's see, White Spring. Oh, we're right beside of it. Oh, I almost forgot that we were at this train station. So we'll go here and get some more items. Ugh. I've been having some really kind of stuttery frames when I travel to certain places like Morgantown or the White Springs, especially if I travel to the outside. It seems like I'll crash. I always need to travel inside and then walk out. Um, but there's a bit of stuff there, and there's in each little shop there's a bit of junk that you can pick up, and we're going to grab the things that will give us steel, lead, copper, maybe even crystal if we see some magnifying glasses. This guy has some lanterns, and that should give us some things that we need. There's some wood here that you can... Wood and pumpkin. Oh, there's also coat hangers back there too, but I'll pick up these shopping baskets. That'll be steel. And this is the little bit of lead that's here. So there's 4 pieces of lead. I could have picked up that Giddy Up Buttercup and that would have been steel, but I'll leave that one. So let's see what we can sell and how many caps we can make, because we'll need to purchase some ammo. Hopefully we'll find a player camp or vendor that is selling some ammo type that we need, or if an event pops up in Nuka World, we can go there and get some ammo with the Nukacade points. So that will be good. That will be useful. I need to remember to grab the stuff out of my stash that I was going to sell also. And we'll scrap up. But yeah, I'm excitedly planning this next phase of the journey, and hopefully we can do some of this, get a little better prepared. We also need to get our silo piece, and we'll get that triggered and get our silo piece, and we'll get fully prepared up for our silo run. Yeah. I do like the White Springs because you got everything that you need here. You also have the stuff at Nuka World. The only thing Nuka World doesn't have is the gold vending, where you can turn in your tickets from events and or your treasury notes, not tickets. Your treasury notes from events to get gold bullion, and that you can trade that with Samuel or Mortimer at the crater if you finish that one quest line, or the vault up there. And we got a few more items that we can get rid of. We can get rid of all this armor. And I am selling the starred or the legendary items rather than getting the legendary script for it, because we will need caps more than script right now. So that's why I'm selling those items. Plus, all of those items that we've picked up that's legendary are really low level, so we can't sell them in our vendor for anything, because anybody that buys those are just going to buy it for script anyway. So we'll just go ahead and sell them, and that way get it out of our stash box and make room for the good stuff that we need. Oh, and let's see. Oh, hey, we can go here. I don't have that tagged yet, and it has a lot of items. There should be some tin cans around. There should be, yeah, there should be a lot of useful. Oh, hey. Oh boy. I should just let them fight it out and see who wins, but... Oh, ow. Oh, magazine. Hey, there we go. I don't know. Would magazines be considered a perk? Or a buff? I don't know. We'll see. Because that might come in useful for the silo, a certain type of magazine. We might want to track one of those down. Alright. This guy has got to... We've got to get him out of the way. There we go. And I think I've mentioned this before, but ghouls tend to drop some useful items. They'll drop, for some reason, they usually have some type of adhesive, or they'll have Rataway, which we will need. They'll have items with steel, and then every once in a while items with lead. So this is a good place for us. And if other people show up, we'll get some tags in. We'll be able to harvest a good amount of items. But until then, let's just look around, see what we can pick up. Definitely pick up all the caps. We'll need wood for cooking items, and there's a couple of containers that we'll need to look at. We'll just give it a look around. And we're almost at that mark. So I'm just gonna look around a little bit more and pick up some items, and we'll call this a video, and we'll pick it up right here when the event starts. And we'll have fun. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button for me. Love you guys. Stay safe out there in the wasteland.